Every morning, Daniel reached for the same blue mug before anything else. It was chipped at the rim, faded at the handle, and familiar in a way nothing else in his apartment was. On this particular morning, as he poured in his coffee, he noticed a thin crack running down the side. A slow drip escaped and darkened the counter. "Great," he muttered. "Another small thing to fix." Another quiet annoyance. He considered throwing it away but was already late. Instead, he wiped the counter, placed the mug on a coaster, and carried it with him to the table. The coffee cooled faster than usual, and the crack felt rough against his fingers. It bothered him more than it should have. The day followed the same pattern. Emails piled up. Meetings dragged on. Nothing felt quite right. Each time he lifted the mug, the crack caught his eye, reminding him that something was wrong, unfinished. At lunch, Daniel sat quietly and stared at it. The mug still held coffee. It hadn't failed at its job. The crack hadn't ruined its purpose. It had only changed it. He noticed how the warmth softened through the break, how his grip adjusted without effort. For the first time that day, he stopped rushing. He took a slow sip. The coffee tasted the same. That evening, Daniel washed the mug carefully and placed it back on the shelf instead of the trash. The crack was still there. His day hadn't magically improved, but something had eased. Not everything needed to be flawless to be useful. Not everything broken needed replacing. The next morning, he reached for the same mug, crack and all, and smiled without thinking why.